Hi, it's me, Roshan Guru, and today I'm going to share, what I have learned from my professional experience placement. So, during my professional experience placement at Wing Early Education Lambert Avenue, I work in a professional preschool room with children aged 3 to 5 years. This placement helped me connect what I have learned in my course with real early childhood teaching practice. It also helped me understand how early childhood education is guided by theory, frameworks, and professional standards. So, one of the most important frameworks I learned about is Early Years Learning Framework, which is EALF. So, this principle helped me understand that children need to feel safe and connected before learning can happen. Belonging is about relationships and feeling included, and being is about children living in the present moment through play, and becoming is about their ongoing growth and development. So during my placement, I saw how educators apply these principles every day. For example, they welcome children warmly, supported routines, and created a calm and inclusive environment. This showed me how theory is not a separate from practice. It is something that guides everything educators do. And also, the ELF includes the important practices such as play-based learning, intentional teaching, and assessment for learning. From my course readings, what I learned that play is not just free time. It is a powerful way children learn social, emotional, cognitive, and physical skills. This idea is also supported by theorists like Vygotsky, who believe that children learn best through social interaction and guidance from others. Another important concept I learned is the planning cycle, so which includes observing, documenting, planning, implementing, and reflecting. During my placement, I saw how educators constantly observe, children's stress and use those observations to plan future learning experiences. This made me realize that teaching is not a fix; it is flexible and responsive. I also had understanding of the Australian professional standards for teachers at the graduate level, especially standards 1 to 4. So let's talk about standard 1. Standard 1 is about knowing students and how they learn. I learned that children age 3 to 5 learn through hands-on experiences, exploration, and relationships. Every child is different, so educators must understand their individual needs, interests, and development. Standard 2 is about knowing content and how to teach it. I learned that in early childhood education, learning is integrated. Instead of teaching subjects separately, educators combine literacy, numeracy, science, and the arts through play and real experiences. Standard 3 focuses on planning and implementing teaching. I learned how important it is to design learning experiences based on children's interests and developmental stage. Planning is not just about preparing activities, but making sure learning is meaningful and engaging. Okay, and the fourth one is Standard 4, which is about creating safe and supporting learning environments. During my placement, I observed how educators follow, child protection policies, maintain supervision, and also ensure safety all the times. This helped me understand my responsibility of future educator to protect children's well-being. Child protection and safeguarding were very important throughout my placement. I learned that safeguarding includes being aware, following policies, and ensuring children are always supervised and emotionally supported. It is not only about teaching or reacting to risks, but also preventing harm by creating safe environments. I also learned about pedagogical documentation, which includes observation, learning stories, and photos. So educators use documentation to make our students' learning visible and plan future learning experiences. This helped me understand that documentation is part of teaching, it's not just about recording. Transition to school was another important area I observed. I learned that preparing children for school is not only about academic skills, but also about independence, confidence, and social skills. Educators supported children by encouraging routines, group participation, and responsibility for their belonging. This builds readiness for primary school. One of the practical experience I supported was a magic milk science activity. In this experience, children explore color mixing using milk, food, coloring, and detergent. I observed the curiosity and supported their thinking by asking open-ended questions like, "What do you think what will happen?" and "Why do the colors move?" This activity links strongly to ULF outcome 4, which which where children become confident and involved learners. It also connected to inquiry-based learning and supported scientific thinking. These experiences showed me how simple activities can be something meaningful learning when guided by intentional teaching. So overall, this placement helped me grow in confidence and understanding as a future early childhood educator. I learned how theory from EVLF, professional experiences, and professional standards and course reading directly connects to everyday teaching practices. Also, most importantly, I learned that early childhood education is about relationships, play, and intentional teaching. It is about guiding children to explore, question, and build their own understanding of the world. These experiences has strengthened my professional identity and confirmed my passion for working in early childhood education. Thank you.